Radio, let's go. Let's get the match underway between Pyro and Kuma. So two competitors that are showing some really good decks in the last one. Quite good. I'd say Mute won't be too far away, Meatloaf, at all. If there are Yu-Gi-Oh! VC on... What do you mean by that, Meatloaf? It's got Manju. Okay, so Pyro's busted out the Megaliths for the tournaments. Into the Megalith for Thor. But yeah, Ninja, thanks for popping into the stream, and thanks for ending the tournament as well. Look forward to seeing what you play, and there's a lot of new players today, just to let you know, so I'm really excited to see what everyone brings to the table. But yeah, we're going to have a few tournaments run today. I'm going to try and keep things a bit interesting. We're going to call it the late night tournament, guys. We're going to have one probably 1 AM in the morning, just for people from Europe to enter the event. So we've got Ritual Summoning going here. Winner, of course, gets gifted sub. You can switch between them, Ninja. Yeah, you're not limited to one deck. If you get a bad matchup, you can swap. Yeah, so that just rules out bad matchups. And it's best 2 out of 3. Reminder, best 2 out of 3. So loser does get to decide whether they go first or second. There's no arguments over that. I think it's a fair system doing it that way. So I've got the Megalith unformed. Yeah, so what everyone's playing for today mainly is the chance to win some gifted subs to the channel. We do have a couple of follower ones as well, but I'll bring up all the emotes that we have in the stream. I think they're very cool emotes. I think you guys will love them for people that... There, Galleon get Granite there. Right, not bad. This is a good start for Pyro. Yeah, exactly, Ninja. I don't know why you can't have it in like a dual room, like a side deck option. That's why I've got that rule in place at the moment. If they'd introduce a side deck option, then it'll just be you play your deck and then side in cards, and but they will have a tournament option at some stage of this. So it's Block Dragon going away there. So I've got the Megalith Farlig in play. Just gonna update my title. We've got Nightmare Phoenix making its way to the field. 1900 attack. Decent card too. Santio, so the rules are play any deck you like and swap at any time. If you want to enter Santio, let me know and I'll get you in Dueling Ninja. So the duel room's there. Just say yes in the chat and I'll update the thing. So you'll duel add new viewer Ninja. So we'll have 10 at the moment, guys. So that way that duel begins, because still taking entries for it. But yeah, that's the rules for the budget deck tournament. I wouldn't worry about those ones. That is not the deck to compile. That's the Friday tournament. So I'm from yesterday. Test Targ. Okay, that is 1600 attack. No, Santio, that's not the rules of the tournament. You can play whatever you like. Disregard those rules. That's the rules for another tournament altogether. No, for that to be brought up, there's no restriction. That's from yesterday's stream. Yeah, that is what people bring up and get confused with. I will alter that command to budget deck. Very long turn one here for Pyro. Pyro pretty much has been pretty competitive in most of their tournaments. Has actually got to the finals a few times of events, and actually won, I think, an event too. Nibiru's getting taken over. But Santio, just more importantly, will you commit to the tournament so we can get Ninja his still underway effectively? Okay, so you just join the tables of Ninja. He'll be on table 5. I think he's Dante. So yeah, just whenever you're ready to go, just start immediately once you get there. Thankfully, Chaos Max is not on Master Duel yet. I thought he was. This is a very nasty board from Pyro. So he's got the mighty Block Dragon with 3,000 defense on there. Oh, Dark Magician Chaos Max. Yeah, if you'd put that in, yeah, not the Blue Eyes one. I was thinking Blue Eyes Chaos Max I've seen a few times in this game. Chaos Max won't be here for a while. Like, it's in battle with Chaos, like they're a couple of sets away from doing that. So IP Masquerade going on the field as well, so that's very useful to go in something stronger. Four 3-card negates. Gotta go, Samo. Okay, so Paul, you're all advanced to the next round. Okay, that's all good. I'll watch Samo's replay and then, yeah, pretty much if you had to... Okay, that's all good, Samo. Thanks for letting us know. So, yeah, Paul, just relax for a little bit. Pretty much, you've advanced. Right, I'll update the board there. Yep, that's all fine, so we've got plans in place for that. So, Infinite Impermanence. Going on the IP Masquerade. I don't know if that's a good move, because IP Masquerade can be a bit of a pain in the neck, but it has negated. I would have went for the Apapalooza. That's what I would have went for. It may have been a regrettable thing to do. Ash Blossom to stop the Pot of Duality. So we have True Draco being played by Kuma. So we've got Megalith Emergence. Very nice board setup. Thor, okay. But Thor is going to activate its effect, taking the Dragonic diagram out. Block Dragon's going to activate as well, banishing 3. Been a pretty entertaining first. Still hope even us matches are going quite well too. A big thing to anyone that has turned out. It's a pretty different sort of field to what I was expecting. Obviously a lot of new players entering the stream. Of course, the winner does get a gifted sub to the channel. And yeah, potentially gets to help design some merch for the channel, for the merch store we're going to have as well. It's going to be a Yu-Gi-Oh themed product. So that's the additional prize there. So pretty much I had someone that wanted a Dogmatika phone case design. So we're going to get that designed. And like I said, there's many other options. You can go playmat or anything like that. But we'll talk about that towards the end of the Matarian Cup. So 5 face downs from Kuma. And we've got the Disciples of the True Draco Phoenix activating. That's so cool with the binoculars there on that mate. There. I think Kuma's in a wee bit of trouble here. Got the Incantation Chalice Slime. So, yeah, it's up to you, Ninja. Obviously, Santio, you must have won your first match. Got 2 minutes before officially the tournament entries close. For this first tournament of the night, I am going to try and organise a second tournament today. That's incredible. Like, sometimes it happens, you just draw your spells and traps and you don't see a monster for daylight. That's what I had today in my World Championship 05 run. I was playing offline. That's not good pace. And then lost the Weevil twice, so I didn't get what I needed. We got the Infinite Imperm. Taking the Fool. Okay. Only work for a certain period of time, this sort of negation. Megalith have never won a Matarian Cup before, so it'd be interesting to see if they can go all the way. But yeah, Ninja, you get to go first or second. It's best 2 out of 3, by the way. You're on 100 life points, Meatloaf. Incantation Chalice Lime. Yeah, if Ninja wants to go second, that's fine. Really looking forward to seeing that Nico versus GG. It was me Smile game too, so that's going to be a really good match. I dare say it when I get to seeing that. But yeah, we'll just go to whatever match is active at the time. Have True Draco got some out their sleeve? True Draco Apocalypse. Activating the Megalith 2-star is going to activate as well. Megalith Thor, True Draco Apocalypse activating. Weakening all the monsters on the field for the Megaliths. But can Kuma get a True Draco out and start trying to make inroads on the life points of Pyro? Sitting on a pretty comfortable 5,500, has a decent lead before monsters, but still an Epipalooza negate as well. The Benton is going to activate and sort of return itself back to the... I think it returns it back to the south, back to the hand there. I can add a Light Fairy from the deck to the hand. Yeah, that's going to add another Megalith. Masquerainer activating now. A big chain of 4 going. Going to see access code Talker. The True Draco stuff going here as well. Into the Manju of the 10,000 hands. Of course, we've got one person through already to the next round. And that is Paul, guys. So, pretty much, Paul, you'll be playing the winner of the Meatloaf and Mute match. So, we should be able to get there pretty quickly, hopefully. You've got to go for a bit. You have to quickly go help pack up some swag, so you'll be back in a bit. How long will you be, Meatloaf, by the way? Like I said, we don't want you stalling for too long. Okay, so I'll give you 5 minutes. If not, then Mute will move to the next round. Okay, so we've got that done. Match. So they play the winner of the two that we just seen. So let's see what the bottom end of the table has in store for us. Melodious, okay, so that is Ash blossomed immediately. Gonna have the Bloom Harmonist, Melodious Composer on the field, and a few more Melodious monsters underneath it. Block Dragon out, and we've got the Withering Soldier. So Block Dragon's gonna not take the Melodious card out. Back to Cynthia. Withering Soldier's gonna decrease in attack to 1400. Dragon's gone early in the still. Withering Soldier's going to take a wee bit of a hit as well. And got a few more attacks. This is very nice from Cynthia. And Dante down to 2,900. Got the Emancipator Analyzer, and we've got the Maxium Response from Cynthia. So it's going to be a few draws for Cynthia. Dragoites. Interesting deck here from Dante if it goes off here. All the cards return back there, and Dante's in control of the stool all of a sudden. How the tide turns so quickly here, and here comes the Block Dragon. The 5,500. The Santio's got a big hand. It's going to be down to effectively 600 points to try and turn this round. Okay, Meatloaf, if you go back to your table against Mute, you're all good. So just start your second match. We'll probably go to your match probably very shortly. Very fast paced at the moment. We've got Solo, the Melodious Songstress. With the Sonata, the Melodious Diva. So Solo was able to special summon itself, because there's no monster on the field. Sonata, when there's a Melodious monster on the field, can special summon. So that's a normal summon of Area, the Melodious Diva. So it's 3 cards there. Okay, so very nicely done from Santio. Can they take 2,900 in the turn, though? So we've got Bloom Harvest, the Melodious Composer again. Okay, so that is going to get another couple Melodious cards. Rightio, so let's go. Let's see. Big turns here. So the Hash Blossom and a few things are turning back. And Melodious will take Dante down to 900. This is going down to the wire. Can't destroy any other monsters this turn though. Santio's got enough on the board here. Who's going to take it out? Both under 1,000 points of life. 2 face downs. 3 face downs. Santio will be pretty chuffed with 3 face downs there. Is that a bluff? Or is there something of note down there? What does Dante have? Needs to win to stay in the tournament here to take it to match number 3 of their series of matches. Been high-paced. Very enjoyed this match. There was a subtle change of pace here. Infinite Impermanence on the Dragites. The battle phase now. The Dragite is going to be Threatening Roar, so that's a clutch play from Santio. And we're into the end phase here now, and I think Santio has done enough to take this 2-0 and advance to the next round. A bit of an upset against a very strong Emancipator deck. So really enjoyed having you in the tournament, Ninja, there. So we will grab Santio and move him forward in the rounds. So Santio, you're just waiting for the winner of Pyro and Kuma at the moment. GG. And Garrett John Duel with a Smile and Nico Duel next. And we'll go through to there. What's happened, Kuma? Oh, going to this still here. Ah, we've got a barrier statue out. Can't special summon set water monsters. Yeah, tournament's not going too bad, Dan. It started a wee bit later than normal. But we are here. I'm guessing you'd be watching the Blues at the moment. I don't know if they're playing at the moment, but we'll have a wee look. He suddenly surrendered. Yeah, if you lost your series of matches to an O Ninja, unfortunately that's the end of the line. Unfortunately, so we're dueling against Spirals here. So Spirals are still able to get their plays going. So we've got the Spiral Mission Rescue now. Just in Souls Activated Fix, sending a couple cards away, drawing a card or two. Played rather poorly, but Rico saving. Okay, so they were playing the Fijian side, weren't they? I'm pretty sure. Spiral Sleeper into the hand, and we've got Spiral Resort. Got the drone. Spirals famously have won a Materian Cup, so not to be underestimated. Okay, Pyro, so pretty much the series is 1-1. Okay, so pretty much as soon as you're back in 5 minutes, just go back to the table against Kuma. Would be quite good. Have we still got Paul here, by the way? Hopefully Paul's still here. Because they are in the next round. Don't want them missing out or anything. So we've got the Spiral Master Plan. Yeah, you can switch decks mid-match, yes. So we've got Sylvian Princess Sprites. That's always been the rules, yeah. Slaying Queen of the Masked Magicians, so there's going to be a lot of tokens on this. Canes versus Reds coming up. Thought I'd watch some of this until it starts. Yeah, that's all good, Dan. We probably could have started a lot earlier today, but sort of had an afternoon sort of nap that went a bit longer than intended. But we still got a good amount of entries for it. Codebreaker Virus Swordsman on the field now, so not a bad link to bring out. Bringing out the Codebreaker. 0 Day, and we're comboing off into Virus Berserker now, so crazy stuff starting to happen for Smiles board. 0 Day and Swordsman outs. Into the Access Code Talker, so that's going to have a decent amount of power to it. It's going to power right on through for the win. Trigate Wizard. This is just insanity for the first turn. Super Agent going to activate as well. Trap card selected. Got the Spiral Sleeper, and that is not even having to use the Access Code Talker's ability. So a very nice win for GG. It was me Smile. Meatloaf and pretty much their opponent. Both on debut in the tournament today. Meatloaf and Mute. Let's see how this match plays out. Who you think? Who you got between the Canes and the Reds there, Dan? I think the Hurricanes should win. So the Reds are a pretty good outfit from Australia. Right, let's see what Mute's playing. Oh, okay, so we've got the Mystical Beast package. So Meatloaf is playing Utopias here. So if Mute has won 2-0, it's over. It's best 2 out of 3, so there's no way of coming back, unfortunately. Reds will most likely win if Kane's wanted. It's going to be the last 20 minutes Storming. Is that game on now? Like, I'm just curious if it is. Oh, starts around 9:30, got you. Okay, so we've got a Pendulum deck. Obviously, if Triff Gamers here, Pendulum base deck. We've got Megalith Bestlick from Pyro, who's playing them in the tournament today. Very nicely set up into the Apapalooza. So Apapalooza's got a few negates here. It's useful enough. We've got two decent attacks from Endenomon, the Mighty Master of Magic, and the Mythical Beast, the Jackal King. So let's see what they do in response. Chicken Game will be used to gain the additional card. Feather Duster activating. Destroying all the back road. Loading up the Mythical Beast, Jackal King. And that is game. We're having some very quick duels today. So GG's to me here. And get that all set up. Yo, washed up guy. Wait, he's wasting his resource by going to Apapalooza. I think he's just doing that just in case the next turn he could have a few negates going. But great to have you here, washed up guy. What do you like about Master, my friend? Hopefully enjoy the Matarian Cup. We'll just speed through this. They are both playing... one's playing Prank Kids. Simo's playing as Sunders. But yeah, I think the Apo was just because he may not have won that turn. He just wanted something to potentially... sort of negate anything, I suppose. It's like an effect. Only reason I can see that, but... Thunder Dragon Fusion from Simo. Sending a few cards back and getting the Thunder Dragon Titan out. So two decent Thunder Dragons. Out Thunder Dragon Dark activating. Yeah, Thunder Dragon Dark. All does surrender pretty quickly. And that was the duel between... But yeah, like, I've seen that little bit of clips for that next anime. It looks pretty silly, to be honest, but they make things work. It'll be another 100 episode or 80 episode series. No, you're taking on Santio Pyro. So Lampsies, going into the Meow Meow Mew. Just to clear, it's Sentio. S-E-N-T-I-O. You're doing, yeah. So just whenever you're ready, Sentio, hopefully you are still here. I think you are. This tournament continues. So Prank Kids getting a bit of a run here. Going with the Prank Kids Rocket Rides. Yeah, Sima unfortunately had to go away a bit earlier. Urgent call from his dad, so he's probably not coming back for the rest of the stream. So he lost effectively his round of matches to Paul. And Paul is playing now with his pranks. Very nice. Okay, Meatloaf, it was good having you as part of the tournament. Enjoy your party as well. But yeah, so Samo had to attend to something very urgent. He will be back. I dare say it. So we've got the Prank Kids Pandemonium. And we've got the Battle Butler out on the field now from Paul. So very nicely done, Magician's Souls. 3 more Prank Kids coming on the field. So Dropsies will activate as well. Yeah, hopefully Pyro and Santio's matches are quite short, GG, so then you can get your semi-final underway. Zara's, a few things sent away. Infinite Imperm on the Magician's Souls, okay. What can Mute do here? It's got the scales set up. Utopia has some neat cards, but getting out Zeus without enough material. Face there, and the Fansies is destroyed and going to the graveyard. So that's going to go into Meow Meow Mew, and we're going to see some combo work again. All looking good in this duel, taking Mew down to 6,500. And we're going to the Dodo Doodle Doo, so that's going to be an additional draw. Because Doodle Doo is going to get one of the 3 spells, or maybe even the trap. Goes for Prank Kid's place, that will get an additional Prank Kid. Going into the Nightmare Unicorn. So Nightmare Unicorn's going to send that away. What does that do? What does that do, Meatloaf? Do you not what Assura Strike does? Or is it, do I know what Assura Strike does? If you told me what it did, I'd probably know. GG's. Here and Pyro duel. From the other side of the draw. Let's see how this is playing out. Pyro in very good form with those Mega Lifts, so Santio's going to have to come up with a different sort of strategy to sort of try and stop them from getting a lot of power on the field. As you saw, if Appaloosa had a lot of negates because of the boost that got. Max C from Santio. And the Ash Blossom from Pyro, so he's going to have an uninterrupted board for the turn. Leg into the Haggoth. Quitsu Utopia monster gives it 1,000 plus attack power, lets you hit every monster on the field once. Yeah, actually I do know what that does actually. Yeah, I played a little bit of Utopia before. And yeah, it's an equip it's an equip card. It's a Nibiru from Santio dealing with all the Megalith. And the Rock deals with Oh, there. Ah, that's a wee bit of an error, keeping the token in attack mode. So Pyro still has plays, so he gets the unformed outs, sending away the Ophil into the full. Okay, that goes to defense. We'll activate as well immediately. Into the Cyber Angel Benton. Back to the hand, that is. Research is going to activate. Making itself known. We've got the Emancipator Seeker as well. So that is going to the Crystron, Helica Frybrax. Plague Spreader now. Get to the Megalith again. Megalith going through quite a few of their resources, but it is a 60 card deck. So the winner of these matches here, guys, will take on GG. It was me smile. Sign of a very consistent deck when it can sort of play around in Nibiru. Virtual World are very good at playing around them, and obviously Megalith can add to that list as well. But yeah, like I said, very good to see an active chat, guys. Like I said, really appreciate everyone being here tonight. We will be streaming very late New Zealand time today. I will, after this tournament, grab a drink and that though, and sort of keep the energy levels going. We've got the Baron de Fleur. What are those rainbow cards? The rainbow cards are shadow foils. They're very hard to get. I've got Rocket Rider as one. Don't know what my other ones are looking like, but hey, I've got a few of them. But we have Barlode, Savage Dragon, Block Dragon, and Baron on the field. What a great turn one for Pyro. Plague Spreader. This turn is not over yet. That is so cool. The good old dual logs. On Helica Frybrax will just banish itself. It's a good player, Pyro. Like I said, it's gonna be a pretty interesting challenge against GG. It was Miss Mole though, who has won a few tournaments. So GG's. I'm guessing that's still going, that series of matches. Who's advanced to the final on that side of the draw, guys? And have to be on top of your game. You know what you're going up against. This is crazy from Pyro. Just still able to just make the crazy board. And to make it even worse, we've got the Megalith Emergence. Yeah, you just mute. You're in the finals, effectively. You probably got a wee bit of a wait, but it's all good. We got that match done. Thank you so much for mentoring Paul too. I love your Brain Kids deck. I actually played them myself, so it was good to see them being represented in the tournament. Yeah, first ever tournament you entered for my tournaments and making the finals. Gets a wee bit of time to relax and get something there to eat. Of course, if you're new to the stream, guys, my name's Materian. Welcome into the stream. We stream 3 to 4 times. Well, we stream tournaments 3 to 4 times a week. This is our main showship event. And we run other tournaments such as a Stipulation Tuesday tournament where I change it round. Tuesday's tournament will be pretty much legacy packs only, with the solo cards being banned effectively. So we've got Budget Deck Friday, Materian Cup today, and obviously tomorrow is the Highlander event. Farlig out on the field, so that's going to increase everything up to a crazy amount, and that is quite comfortably an emphatic victory. Rightio, so the next round, semi-final number 2. GG, it was Miss Mile, won a few events here, and Pyro looking on a mission to win their first ever Materian Cup. Have won previous titles. But yeah, I'm a wee bit concerned about Master Duel, to be honest, guys. Like, they have, since they have not updated the game too much in terms of a ban list, the bare minimum amount of new cards they've added, it's concerning. No new ranks. I've had a few tournaments, but, well, not tournaments, festivals. But yeah, they need to do something a bit more innovative to keep people playing. So the Link Karibo here. Couple face downs and the end of turn. But yeah, to me, they never, with any ban list, like in real life or anything, no indication what's going to be banned or anything. Like, no discussion with, like, the player base. It's so obvious what needs to be banned in this game. There's only needs to be, like, 3 or 4 or 5 hits, and then there'll be some other decks that can sort of thrive. So we've got the Incantation in play. Yeah, funny enough, Spirals have won this event before, so they are a deck that can do quite well. Yo, JP, how's it going? Great to have you here. Have you seen the weird new Sherlock virtual board game thing Konami made? No, I haven't. What's that like? Will there be a second tournament today? If people are interested for a second tournament, I do need a good amount of names for it. Get your name down for it, because it could be another one in 3 to 4 hours, just depending on if I'm still streaming it up at that time. It really depends. I'll get your name down, but it is a wee while away. It'll just be a fun little tournament where you can play what you like again and swap out, but it's not an official Materian event. It's just a fun little tournament for people that are based in Europe, pretty much. Been okay thinking on trying to build RDA, but most of the cards are US, so not sure. If you do commit to a deck, JP, in this game, go all in on it. Like, have 8 to 9,000 gens to pour into it, or else you're not going to get everything out of it, and then the secret pack will disappear, and then it's very hard to get back again. Yeah, like, the fields that we get here at Akuma are pretty good. The power level of the tournament's insane for this one. Like, we had Tomias win this tournament a couple weeks ago with Guru Control, and he's actually won a Master Duel Meta tournament. We've had Namberi in the tournament, that's won, well, got second in an event with DD Dynamite, same streamer. Like, we've had Dennis win 6 or 7 titles as well. But yeah, it's been good today. There's no real out-and-out dominant decks today. There usually is. One or two people playing them, but they get knocked out in the tournament to like very unusual decks. Emancipate a researcher. Will Smile get punished for the just a slightly bad field here? You see Blue Eyes all the time, not in these tournaments. I haven't seen them too much here. I have a funny feeling that classic format that we saw leaked for Master, we're going to see a lot of Blue Eyes players. We mean for these tournaments too, JP, not ranked. Nibiru. I see the old Blue Eyes player online, not too often though. Rocks at 5,600 defense. So the Rocks are going to get taken off the field pretty quickly. So we've got Pot of Prosperity now. We'll send a few cards away. So this deck is a ritual themed deck. They can take advantage of like this. I reckon Konami do need like another zone next to the Graveyard and Banish pile, like the deleted pile or something, where you cannot play those cards for the rest of the duel if they go to that zone. It'd open up to making some other sort of decks where you could sort of say if this monster gets destroyed by battle by this card, that it gets sent to that zone and then you can't get cards from that particular zone. I think the Banish zone is effectively just a second Graveyard these days with whatever deck you're playing, so you can just rotate things back in and... Pulled by the Grey, so GG's got some plays this time. Sort of trying to stifle the Megaliths as much as possible. Yeah, you can just play Necro Valley, right? Yeah, Necro Valley's been out how long? Like 20 years now, and still a good card. Spiral Mission Rescue now, activating its effects. Remember when DD with Necroface was top tier? that's going back a few years, JP. Does anything interact with face down Banish? Not really, I don't think. No. I would say no there. But yeah, considering how many streamers are on tonight for Master Duel, guys, my time, it's good to see we've got a good audience here. There's another segment too, guys, as well, for 1,000 channel points for a one-off night, since we haven't had it for a few weeks. If anyone wants to redeem 1,000 points, a chance to win a gifted sub for the channel, feel free to redeem. I will put the question in at the end of the tournament. For that particular person, it's redeemable once per week for anyone that wants to have a go at trivia. They are Yu-Gi-Oh questions, so I have a trivia book that I bought a few months ago, but no one's got past the first question yet, so it's not an easy question. Santio redeeming it. Okay, so after the tournament, Santio, I will give you the question. So I'm just going to type it out actually while we're at it. If it wasn't for Discord, it wouldn't saw you were on, to be honest, no notification. It's a bit odd, like at the moment it doesn't really notify that I'm live on the stream. It would be nice if they bring a KC style tournament to Master Duel as well. I think they will. If you look at your profile, they do have like tournament wins and stuff like that. So it must be close to when they introduce something into Master Duel. The inaugural one will be a big event. It'll be similar to when KC Cup arrived in Duel Links for the first time. People will play for hours on end if there's like a championship qualifier for it or something like that. But yeah, like I just remember the carnage from that KC Cup, that first one. Just watching streamers after like 48 hours of no sleep, just struggling to stay awake and just making so many mistakes. I think Decade won that first one, didn't he? Like, someone could correct me if I was wrong there, but he did pretty well in that event. But this is when like Guns Blazing was a full-time streamer and who else was around there? That was pretty big. Did pretty well. I had to rethink about it for a bit, but yeah, like I think the first one was where Cyber Angels were really good in the game for Duel Links. Well, not me Unicorn on here. Pirate 4200 now. People ain't as bad on it now, Skahaz and Duff. They on Duel Links just target a certain amount of points and that, but a lot of the Japanese players sort of can stay up for hours in the end. I don't even know how they do it, to be honest. But yeah, they're the ones that tend to like dominate like the top hundreds, top 500s. Say, for example, if Master Duel did bring out a KC Cup style tournament, guys, what would be your goal? Would you aim for top 1,000, top 10,000? A lot of people will play that week. And what deck would you play? And I agree with you too, Mute. We really need an Archetype that does interact with face down banish. This is really good dueling from Smile too. Double Helix. And that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do to slow things down. But I think it makes more sense to play effectively rather than playing too much. Sleep is important to avoid misplay and play the deck in the most efficient way. Yeah, I totally get what you're saying, but some people can, even if they're sleep devoid and haven't slept for a couple of days, some people can absolutely play through that. I have a funny feeling if they did have a KC Cup, DD Dynamite and FTKs would be banned. They'd ban every single strategy that can do it. And Smile will pick up the first. Who you got winning, guys? GG, it was me Smile, or Mute, the debutante, in the finals. Let's go. Let's see what happens. But Duco Dice, tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you like about Yu-Gi-Oh? What sort of decks you play? Like, it's a pleasure having you in stream from Mano's community. Like I said, I always try to promote people as much as I can. Try to help them out a wee bit. Starting off pretty strongly here is Mute, and will be Ash Blossomed immediately, the Spell Power Mastery. fictional points on the new guy. Hasn't got a bad start, you know. Like this will get a few cards out. So we've got the Mystical Beast Jackal King, and we've got the Reflection of a Dinamon on the board as well. So we are going into the setup. Don't really play Archetype decks. Your main deck is a Zombie Banished Synchro deck, though you pay a lot of different stuff. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Like I know a few people that like a zombie deck, but yours sounds a wee bit different to what I'm used to. Is it a Shiranui or Mayakashi themed one, or decks tend to be more toolbox with lots of outs and things for them? Yeah, so what decks I run Praying Kids to my main, Crusadia, Marine System, Dynamist at the moment. So I don't have too many decks in this game, just because I was dumb at the start of this. With investing in any pack that I unlocked, and I realised that the gems dried up pretty quickly, and I'm in a bit of a predicament at the moment, but should be out of it in the next couple of months with all the main decks that I'm sort of now focusing on. Yeah, definitely I do. We have a pretty big Discord. Like you'll probably love it in there. We've got a lot of Master Duel people and Yu-Gi-Oh streamers in there as well. Yeah, definitely pop in the Discord. Yeah, Steels. It's the main competition. Yeah, play any deck you want, swap out any time. We're in the finals. We've got the Selene, Queen of Master Magicians with 2 tokens. And as mentioned, we may possibly have a tournament in a couple of hours from now if we're still up. But the only reason why I'm doing that is because I had a sleep during the afternoon today, and it's probably wrecked my sleep schedule. So we'll just go through the whole night and potentially just grow our stream to other audiences effectively. Yeah, you can post your recipes in that in there too, Duke, if you like. And you'd probably really suit the Highlander tournaments that we have, Duke. Just because Highlanders, you're pretty much limited to 1 copy of a card in a deck and extra deck. So just picture every card limited to 1, and your sort of toolbox deck could sort of suit that event with a few modifications. Not bad with Apapalooza and the Endemon Master of Magic. Decent card. Got the Forbidden Droplets. Yeah, it's good to see the Pendulum deck get to the finals. I don't know how it's going to go against Spirals though. Smile is a very good player that has won a few previous tournaments that I've hosted. Actually, Highlander sucks for your deck because it's thick, and how it plays it needs to be thicker. Oh damn. Yugi, the most famous Highlander player. How so there, Nico? Oh, and you have copies of everything. Oh, good. Yeah, I suppose like if you've got like multiple of certain cards, and yeah, it makes it kind of hard for toolbox decks to sort of be successful in Highlander format. Got the Spiral double helix. spell card was selected. Chicken game. So we've got the Spiral quick fix on the field. And the Spiral gear, big red. Used to be a tier 1 deck of 3 or 4 years ago, so it's a pretty respected deck. It sort of was a deck for a couple years that sort of was not quite tier 1. Then it got into the right sort of format, and then it absolutely dominated. Then they hit a few things in it. Definitely a deck that I'm sort of interested in, just because of its playstyle. Barricade Borg blocker. Activating Spiral Master Plan from the graveyard to his Smile, sending away the trap there. Posted in the deck recipe channel Discord if you want to check it. It's out of pretty different anything else you tend to run though. I hope we look now, Duke, while we're watching the finals. Oh, good old Spirit Reaper in it, eh? Yeah, of course you got the mill with the light swans and that there that you really need. Got 3 grass in there that sort of get a lot of things in there. Okay, you got Soul Absorption to gain a bit. Yeah, that is a really different deck to what I've normally seen. It still would be a really good deck though. Like there's a couple of real surprises in it. Like Eater of Millions is a nice weak card in there. Lux. Sorry, Mr. Bro, there, because Groggy, you just got up. Oh, I was just looking at your deck, Duke. It's a very different deck to what I'm used to seeing. Yeah, like, I think, yeah, Humalicus is right, yeah, for a couple months. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, closing in on 600 members for the Discord, guys. Thank you for everyone that has supported that over the last wee while. I'm aiming for 1,000 members by the end of the year, so hopefully we can achieve that goal. And continue to grow what is a really good community. Just gotta think, guys, this is only turn 2 and the spirals are starting to pile up the board. Spiral Nightmare was tier 0 all the start. Although the start of Ling's okay. So that would have been 2016. I believe Reigns was 2016, 2017 when it released. Because they released another Master One, not a lot of people liked it because it sort of limited what you could play effectively in the game. So you had to have a Link monster to play in that Link zone to play other cards from your deck. It wasn't a very fun format. But how are you, more importantly, the Turbo Wingspan? Hopefully your weekend that's going good. Hopefully everyone's having an amazing weekend, guys. Thank you to everyone that has popped into the stream for especially the Matarian Cup. After this, we've got a quiz question where Santio's going to be playing for a gifted sub. We've got a few replays to watch as well, and then we'll hit the rank boards for a little bit. So we've got the access code talker now, activating its effect now. This should be an OTK. Small, just playing beautifully. The Vrain Zero sucked and the Spiral Nightmares could lock the whole board. Turn 1 literally was Yu-Gi-Oh! Solitaire. Some decks do still play like that, like Flower Cardian springs to mind for Solitaire. We've got the Appaloosa ourselves on the field there for Smile. It's got a couple of negates. Yo, I am good, Hendo. How are you? Congrats on your win earlier today in the Champions Cup. You'll be pretty stoked to get a 2-1 win there. Just got one more match to go, Hendo in round 2, then round 3 will be up. So I'm just waiting for Cannabite and Hippo to organise their match. And then we'll get round 3 underway. But yeah, pick up a few wins here and there, Hendo, and you'll get further up the board for the Champions Cup event. As a Goki player, you miss Master Rule 4. I don't mind the old Gokis, Turbo. I played a little bit of them before. Favorite one was obviously Suprex, and then you could sort of summon another one. Then the Link monsters weren't too good either. GG's. So Mute will get the side going, and Sales. It was a horrible format that had one of the smallest deck spreads because of it. It was an air of sadness because of all the decks. Yeah, exactly. They had to make an amendment there straight away. Was round for there. Queen Nai for life. How's the rugby going, Dan? Are you sort of watching that at the moment? How the Hurricanes and Reds going there? Megalith still best deck? So the thing here now for Mute to consider is how many cards to give away for the Maxi. Have we look actually to see what the rugby score is? Yo! Thank you so much for the raid. Yo, welcome into the stream. How was your stream today? I'll give you a huge shout outs. Sound. I will get that name correctly up. Last was playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. If you catch, I keep forgetting how to pronounce your name. Sure, I think it's SH. I won't be able to get it. SCHWIO2XXX. If you're not following them, definitely check out their channel. But I appreciate the raid. You've just joined at the perfect time for the Matarian Cup finals. As soon as I know how you, I think it's Shuvi. Shuvi. That's it. That's it. I had to think for a second there. I had to think for a second. Shuvi. Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. You watch it after this tournament. If it's finished before you start the next one, you'll join that. So yeah, the next tournament starts in a couple of hours, Dan. So yeah, we'll be a wee bit way there. Literally lost the Smile World Blue Eyes beat down. What sort of deck's that in that game? Been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Since 2002 when it released in America. You would have seen a lot of formats in your time, Duke. Just in recent times, Duke, I've got the starter deck Pegasus and the starter deck Joey. They're unlimited, but I just want to collect them for nostalgia purposes. And then I'm sort of hunting the old Yugi and the Kyber structure decks as well, so have them on my collection. What's the command again for this event or the Champions Cup? We don't currently have a command for the Matarian Cup. I probably should make one. Oh, the Champions Cup? Just exclamation mark Champions and Cup. All one word. Got the Appapalooza. Smile's got a pretty big hand for this one, but decent start this time for Mute. See what the Spirals can do on this particular one. Yeah, 3 copies of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Yugi and the Kyber infused the Dragon cards, the Sunspell and traps from them to make your first deck when you started playing. I think when I was younger, I thought Relinquish was real terrible, so I traded it off for an Impress Mantis. which was a dreadful insect 6-star card. Relinquish would have had a lot more value back then. Or I thought Relinquish was okay, but I traded it away for so I didn't like the card because I lied to my brother. Like, I played Relinquish when he had like 5 monsters on the board. I said Relinquish could take all his monsters and equip them to Relinquish. Just to make a big fear on it. Yo, it's Magnus. Great to have you here. Yo, this is stream's starting to pop off a wee bit here, guys. It's good. It's good to see. So we got the Spiral Super Agent. Spell card selected. Straw Hat Mano streaming tonight, Duke, if you know of it all. Yeah, have you Ghost Rare Odin, Lord of Asir, stolen about 5 years ago? That would have been a pretty cool card to have in the collection. I've only got like one or two Ghost Rares. I got the Winged Dragon Ra recently. Got that out of a box, but that's about it, really. Yeah, Spirals have done remarkably well in tournaments of mine. Just one of those decks that can sort of like play through negates, alright. That's the key to it. Very expensive to make, probably, I dare say it, just with what they have. Smile's got a big enough hand to play through all this too, I think. Just depends what they get rid of. But yeah, who do you think's going to win, guys? Do you reckon it's going to be Spiral, or do you reckon it's going to be the Pendulum deck for match number 2? Your guys' predictions. The door room's open, guys. Magnus and Duke. You can sort of pretty much try to settle the differences there. Feel free. You guys can still hear me pretty clearly, eh? Like, I'm just sort of, just stretching my back and that at the moment. Like, I've got a pretty stiff back from working, standing up for the last couple of days. Is Master actually negated? Why is it not gaining counters? I don't know why it's not gathering counters actually, Shuvi. It's interesting. I'm not too familiar with these two decks. I haven't played them before. Nightmare Cerberus. Still think that hand with all that max C from the previous turn is going to help out big time. Spiral Gear, Big Red being activated now. Grabbing the Spiral Super Agent. So one of the back, not following what's going on in the store, but there might be a weak counter text on it. You're probably right there, Cintio, I dare say. Probably why it's not gathering counters. What's happening in Duel Links at the moment, Shuvi? Hopefully some interesting things are happening in it. I haven't played Duel Links in like the last 3 months. Like, Master Duel's probably the game that I'll probably stick with for quite a while, unless Duel Links comes up with something that will entice me back, like more gems to build things and possibly more characters and that. That'd be the key. Oh, Paradox is available now, okay. So they've had another character from the 5Ds era in. Got Nightmare Unicorn. KC ended Paradox game with no animation, that's basically it right now. Oh, the Malefic guy from the movie is available now. What world's he in? Oh, I thought he was a character from 5Ds. Obviously, this shows you how much I've watched 5Ds in recent times. Spiral Double Helix. Oh yeah, he's the character from Bond's Beyond All Time movie with Yusei, Jaden, and Yugi battling him at the same time. I don't think Mute will be too unhappy about this. Good opportunity. He is a 5D's character but featured in the movie. Oh yeah, yeah, he's from the 5D's era, but he's in that one-off movie. Yes, correct. Sort of confusing myself now. You wish Master would have some field spell animations. That would be cool if they did try to incorporate something like that. I know what you mean, like Alexia the Duelist has it, like EDO Pro and all those ones have. Yeah, I think they're more sort of designing more fields for people to sort of buy with gems or with money to showcase them off. But yeah, entirely agree. I think they do need them. That wouldn't be a bad idea either, but I dare say it'll be like, if you've got like, say, the Spiral Resort card, to have the animation activate, you have to pay an additional 100 gems to have that permanent whenever you play that field spell. I can see it happening a mile away. Access code talker on the field now as Smile trying to deal with the situation at hand. What's everyone's plans for the weekend, guys? Obviously it is a long weekend for me, so I will be doing a few extended streams. So you're really looking forward to that. Sorry about that if you heard that, I just dropped my mouse completely. You'd pay 100 gens for a zombie rob, mate, when you played the field where Toon Kingdom won. That's another thing too, Turbo. I would love to play this game on the Switch, but I just think they need to improve like the experience on it, if you know what I mean. Like, it's a wee bit cloggy and slow and laggy for me, but that could be just my internet. And we have a winner of the tournament, guys, and it's GG. It was me Smile taking